If this is your first time here, welcome. This podcast is about my life experiences. I've had some good ones and not so good ones. I hope that you find inspiration and encouragement through my stories. Hi, and welcome to Inspiration from the Conversation. It's here that I hope that you'll find inspiration. My name is Jeff, and this is episode 27, Benefit of the Cry. As a baby, a toddler, and a preteen, I would cry because I hurt myself. I may have hit my arm or leg, maybe I scratched or cut myself somewhere on my body. In other words, I drew some blood as a result. But when I became a young adult, I hardly ever cried. During the time my parents were alive, I've never seen them cry. Now that I'm a lot older, I know they cried. They just didn't want me to see them cry. I know my children have seen me cry, and I have in some stages of their lives have seen them cry. Society, I think, still wants us to believe that when a man cries, he's soft or weak, but it's acceptable for a woman to cry. A lot of movies don't show the men in them crying. They may cover their eyes and weep, but that's all you're going to get. There's a lot of movies out there that make me cry or have made me cry. Okay, maybe shed a tear or two or three. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. Recently, I was over at my girlfriend's house watching a movie called Arthur the King. The movie is about an endurance team that gets another chance to win a race. The team has to cover a certain distance in a certain amount of time. They have to run, bike, walk, hike, climb, and kayak in order to get to the finish line. In the process of doing this, Mark Wahlberg's character becomes attached to the stray dog during the race, and the dog begins to follow them. They start to feed the dog, and in one scene, the dog saves them from walking off the edge of a cliff. Another time, the dog beats them. I hope that you're liking this episode so far. If so, please check out my YouTube channel, Cars, Music, and People with Jeff. The channel is devoted to cars, music, and people within North Carolina. To one of the locations. The team and this dog develop a relationship with one another. I'm not going to tell you any more about the movie. The movie is based on a true story. If you get a chance, watch it and make sure you have tissues with you. It's currently on Netflix. As I sat in the chair watching this movie, I had my head turned slightly so Danita could not see me and my feelings and crying. Years ago, these kinds of movies would not have bothered me. Today, however, it's different. Is this art imitating life? Now that I'm a little older, I have come to realize that at times we have to cry. There was a time when someone could tell us a joke, and that joke would cause us to laugh, and the laughter would turn into tears because it was just that funny. Now, we must also include the times in our lives when we hurt physically, mentally, or emotionally. At times, this can't be helped. Case in point. As it relates to my late wife, I still hurt on the day she was born, our anniversary, and the day she left this earth. Sometimes I cry, other times I don't. If I feel like crying, I cry. At this point in my life, I'm subject to cry about anything. Remember the movie I just told you about a moment ago? I don't really care what society says or thinks. Crying is good. We have feelings, and at times we get emotional. That's life. There's more room on the outside than in. One thing I do know, we're not going to get out of this life without getting bruised. We'll lose people that we love and care about to death. Sometimes it doesn't have to be death. It can be when a marriage ends through divorce or when people involved in a relationship call it quits. When things like this happen, cry. Go ahead and get one of those ugly, snot running and tears flowing cries out. Afterwards, take it day by day. It gets better. I promise you, you will get through it. Crying makes you feel better. Crying reduces stress, physical and emotional pain. It can also improve your mood. It lets you know that you are a human being with feelings. I'm going to stop it right there. I'll come back when I have more time. Talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Inspiration from the conversation is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please send me a message through fan mail. Thanks for listening.